Hi everyone. Problems will be there. As long as problems are there, there should be a solution somewhere. But the ability to think differently on a different plane is very, very important. We have to think out of the box. So we need to be innovative, creative. You look at the various gadgets that are coming and look at the predecessor for those products. For example, you take a camera, a film camera like this. Now, whoever thought that a mobile phone will be a competitor for a camera? Whoever thought a mobile phone will be a competitor for a video camera? Whoever thought a mobile phone will be a competitor for a campus? Whoever thought a mobile phone will be a competitor for telephone recording, voice recording? So you have to think out of the box. Creativity or innovation is the name of the game. But how creativity is connected with emotional intelligence is very, very important. See, everybody will have a problem, but whether everybody will have a creative or innovative spirit to deal with the problem. You will get a lot of ideas, but you need to have certain emotional backup like perseverance, thinking in a different way, persuasion, overcoming resistance, overcoming objections. All these things are required. That is why creativity and emotional intelligence are to be discussed together. The 19th century mathematician Jules Henry Poincare came out with 4 stages of creative or innovative problem solving. They are preparation, incubation, illumination, and execution. Right? Preparation is immersing ourselves into the problem. Incubation is toying with certain ideas. Illumination is our getting a breakthrough, and execution is implementing that problem. Let us see this together one after the other. Preparation is immersing ourselves. Now, what is the problem? You know, these days we talk about 7QC tools, lot of data collection, analyzing the data like check sheet, fishbone diagram, histogram, Pareto chart, control chart, scatter diagram, stratification. So you got the root cause. You know, this ask why 5 times strategy, that is very, very important. Lot of possibilities will be. So in this stage we spend a lot of time in preparing to understand the problem. I have come across somebody saying, you be the problem itself. I was talking to a family who came for a counseling. The problem with the toddler. He said, the problem with the toddler. I said, problem is not with the toddler. Problem is you guys. You see the world from his point of view. All right. You be the problem. That means you be the problem toddler from his point of view. When you look at, you will get a solution, right? So that is the preparation. The second stage is called incubation. Daydream, free will, go for a brainstorming, come out with a lot of ideas, divert your mind to something other than the problem. No, this incubation is very, very important to come out with the fresh ideas. The third stage is very, very important. Illumination. You get that aha feeling, I got a solution, right? We talk about Archimedes who was in the bathtub when he got the idea and he jumped out naked, right? That aha moment. I want to give the story of how the sewing needle was invented by Elias Howe, right? Now I will show you the problem that he had. You know, all of us know the needle. There is a point here and there is an eye of the needle is here. The thread goes inside this. In a sewing machine, the needle will be like this. It will be going up and down on the thread. Originally, he was thinking about the thread to be here, the heel of the thing. But not very clear because this is blunt. Now it looks very simple when we see a sewing needle and this ordinary needle, we know because it's already done for us. But how much of thinking would have gone? In a innovative problem solving, it has to get into your subconscious mind. And you have to be going on thinking about it. In that state, you get that illumination. The same thing happened for Elias Howe. He was sleeping in the deep sleep. He got a dream. In the dream, he was taken as a savage by a savage king, and the king had ordered, you have to discover or invent a sewing needle, right? If you don't do it in 48 hours, I will cook you and eat you. That was the challenge given. And time was clicking, he was not able to get it, and he was going on because it's a life and death problem for him. And he noticed that the other soldiers were irritating him with the spears, getting the spear very near to his nose, all round, going on, irritating him like this. And he noticed something peculiar in the spear. There was a hole in the point of the spear. Immediately he shouted, "Oh, I got the solution, king! I know how to design a sewing needle." When he woke up, it was a dream. He went to his drawing table, made a note of this, and then the sewing needle came into existence. So that illumination phase, and the last but not the least is execution. You may pass through the preparation, you may go through incubation, you may even get an idea in the illumination, but the execution is very, very important. In the execution stage, you will come across a lot of failure. This is where emotional intelligence is required. You need to persevere, you need to deal with the problem, right? The Apollo mission, we know, where Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. That happened in July 20th, 1969. But before that, 2 Apollo missions were a failure. I read it, culminating with Apollo 11 astronaut Neil Armstrong's first step into moon on July 20th, 1969. 2 Apollo missions were failures. In 1967, a cabin fire killed the entire Apollo 1 crew. And subsequently, an Apollo 13 was aborted by an oxygen tank leak, and they had to be brought back to the Earth. Ultimately, 1969, 20th July only, the final Apollo mission succeeded landing a man on the moon and bringing them back. Okay, the point I'm trying to convey to you is, you should be emotionally intelligent even to deal with problems, think creatively. That is the purpose of this posting. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and press the bell button. See you in the next episode.